Morning, everybody. Coffee, Alexa, and cigarettes. Number whatever. Sorry. Alright, today is Monday, March the 20th, I think. It's 7:32. I've been up since before 7. There's no reason for that. I think it's because I had to get up early yesterday. I had to be up at 5:30 yesterday morning to get ready for work. So yeah, I got up at 6:52. I thought it said 7:52. But now it said 6:52. How am I turning into a morning person? It's disturbing to me. I mean, I'm not all happy. Let's get our day going. But I'm awake. I'm not cranky. I'm just, Okay, well, admittedly, I'm a little bit cranky until I've had a cigarette and a cup of coffee. So I've had my coffee. I've had my cigarette. And as always, last night, I had this Alexa. Today, I think maybe we'll add Allegra and Flonase to the list of medications I'm putting into my system. I am getting over a cold, but I also have allergies, and this lovely, lovely suburban utopia, things are starting to come out again, so my allergies are starting to come out again. So basically, I've been feeling like hell for, God, I don't even know how long. I guess I could count back by watching the videos. I thought I'd have some music in the background. I've got the Music Choice Classic Alternative station on. Right now, they've got the Pretenders on Show Me. Before that, it was the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. Knock on Wood, I think the song's called. I don't know. It's the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones. I like them, but all their music sounds the same. Not outside on the deck. As you may have noticed, I am actually sitting in my living room, in my chair, and the cat footstool is supporting my coffee today. She probably doesn't like that. It's her personal toy, but, whatever. I don't know what else you can see in the background, I guess. Well, the cat on my seat cushion. On my doors. My various crap. I have a feeling that may become the cat's bed once she has the sense to figure it out. And she actually is a fairly bright cat. Maybe that's what I'll talk about today, training the cat. When I moved in with Jeff, it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment on the 3rd floor. And there were French doors leading out onto a balcony. And the cat loves to go out onto the balcony. So when she'd want to go out onto the balcony, she'd scratch at the door, scratch, 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 scratch. And, of course, if you didn't let her out, she'd continue scratching, and it just drove me crazy. And I'm like, you know what? This is just not going to happen anymore. I'm going to teach that cat not to scratch at the door. So I'd spray her with water every time she started scratching at the door. Or there are things that she doesn't like, the noise they make. It's supposed to be a toy for her. It's a big bag kind of thing, but when you shake it, it makes this weird noise. She doesn't like it. So now we keep her toys in the bag and just take them out because she's afraid of the bag. But anyway, I would shake this bag and it would make the noise, and so she'd run away from the door. She eventually learned to sit at the door and meow when she wanted to go out. Yay, I taught her something. Then We got this dining room table. She always wanted to be on the table. I'm like, oh no, that's not happening, because I think cats on the table and on the counters are just, I just think it's gross. So, first I tried spraying her with water. That didn't work. Then we got some cat repellent that I sprayed on an old sheet and put on there. That worked for a minute, but then she got used to it, so that didn't work. Then we tried aluminum foil on the table. That worked for a while, but then it stopped working. She got used to the aluminum foil. And finally, we put duct tape, sticky side up, all across the table. That she didn't like. Now, she still will, on occasion, get on the table, but it's very rare. Don't need the tape anymore. If I see her on the table, I just, Kitty! And she gets down. So she is, for the most part, now trained to stay off the table. She can't get on the counters here. Well, she can. I haven't seen her do it yet, and I've never found cat hair on it, so I think we're okay. And then, since we moved, we have a deck, and it's open, and, you know, I don't want her running off and getting hit by a car, or eaten by a dog, or, you know, taken away by a hawk or something. I don't know. But she loves to be outside, and so she would never want to come in when it was time to come in, because we, you know, take her out with us when we were outside on the deck. You know, if I'm out there smoking a cigarette, or if we're out there talking to our friends, or, you know, whatever. But she would never want to come in. I'm like, okay, I'm going to teach this cat to come in. So it took a little while, but she knows, go inside. She doesn't always want to listen, because, you know, she wants to stalk the birds or stalk the squirrels. And so sometimes I still have to, you know, chase after her and get her to run into the house, or go pick her up and take her into the house. But for the most part, Kitty, go inside, works. And it's really funny, because Jeff is, you know, supposedly the animal expert. And, well, Bailey the Wonder Kitty is Jeff's cat. He tells her to go inside, she very rarely listens. I tell her to go inside, most of the time, she goes inside. So the cat is smart enough and cares enough to be trained. There's not really all that much I want to train her to do. I mean, I would like her to fetch. She did that for a short time, but then I think she got tired of it. And, you know, cats aren't like dogs. They're not out to please us. So she doesn't fetch anymore. I would like her to do that again, but I know that's not anything she especially cares to do. But she is trainable. Well, I don't know. I've taught her 3 things. I wonder how many things you can actually train a cat. Maybe that's the limit. I mean, come on, her brain's the size of a walnut, right? But, anyway, I have been successful in teaching her 3 things, which is 3 more things than anyone else has taught her. And on that note, I guess I'll end it. Wow, okay, I thought I was going to talk about something completely different today, but I ended up talking about training the cat. Wow, maybe I'll put this up under animals, nature. But anyway, before I do that and go, I'm going to show you something sweet. Look, it has elephants. I'm going to get a couple more, I think. I'd like to have at least 3, like a mommy, or a daddy, a mommy, and the baby. But I like my elephants. Oh, speak of the devil. Here's the kitty. Here's Bailey the Wonder Kitty that knows how to do 3 things, and she's such a good, smart kitty. Yes, she is. And on that note, hola gata, adiós las personas.